ya como un pro. En cambio, descubre las mejores aventuras para vivir en familia.
Permiso para subir al horno. Tu madre siempre es un mujer especial.
No pega, su cerebro y interior no pega. ¿Por qué estás bonito? ¿Tanto es posible?
Ha acabat també l'escalfament a l'Atlètico de Madrid. Per tant, pocs minuts perquè això comenci. Saludem a tota la gent de la grada d'animació que també va...
Boateng, Alinya and Titi. Lionel Messi, with a serious look on his face, goes across to greet his rival captain tonight, Diego Godin, playing what will surely be his last game here in the Camp Nou as Atletico Madrid captain. Of course, back in 2013, lining up on the bench for Simeone's men, Adan, Kalinic, Correa, Savic, Juanfran, Morata, Vitolo. Leo Messi, the best player of March, receiving the trophy from another Barca legend, Patrick Kluivert. He just doesn't stop earning the Atletico in the famous red and white stripes, Barca in the famous. Interesting to see the response of the Camp Nou to Antoine Griezmann, who goes in to challenge Messi. Messi just brushes. Barcelona immediately looking very confident as Sergio Roberto breaks forward, lays it off to Messi, little 1-2. With Suarez picked up by Coutinho, looking for Alba on the overlap, he cuts it back. Got time to look up. Suarez quickly out to Messi, Rakitic over the top. Busquets finds Rakitic. Rakitic to Messi, Busquets again. Flicked over the top for Suarez to chase the advantage for Diego Godin. It's fair to say at the top form we've seen him all season. Rakitic finding Messi. Still Messi. Picks out Alba. Lovely ball over the top. Cushion down.
Exceptional experience. He's got pace, which is similar to Alba. I think that really counts offensively and defensively.
He's there to bully this Barca defence. Messi stretching, can't quite get it. It goes through to Godin, who's quick to find Thomas Partey. The return ball from Saul wasn't the best one. Messi gets away from Thomas. Messi goes down, back on his feet again. Well, the idea was superb as he looked for Coutinho. Jimenez played
Goal, Simon, and I think Coutinho.
It's a stretch for Arthur. He did well to keep it away from Rodri. Messi nearly lost his footing once, lost it the second time. And Messi on the ground has better footwork than many other top-flight players.
But Barca...
The switch play from flank to flank quicker by the looks of things.
Here's Messi. Messi turns, gets away from Thomas Partey. Lovely ball into Jordi Alba! Oh, and Alba cannot believe that. He did so well, there's a smile on his face. He got the ball beyond Oblak.
Yeah, but I think they got it right here, Graham, because he missed.
Felipe Luis with a poor ball there.
And that's the beauty of Jordi Alba, the pace he's got.
By Costa, but he just couldn't quite hold on to it for long enough. And Leo Messi, superb footwork. Rakitic, first time for Suarez to chase. Godin, perfectly placed, perfect. Comfortable Atletico. Costa holding it up. Gives it away to Messi, though.
box. The call was shoot first time. He was perfectly set up.
Here's Messi, turns in the centre circle, finds Suarez, who tries to return it to Messi. Gets the rebound. And acrobatically gets the shot off, but has no control and puts it over the bar.
But he showed the way there.
Rakitic. Messi returning it to Rakitic. Busquets finds Messi. Thomas Partey with a firm challenge. Rakitic picks up the loose ball, finds Sergio Roberto. Messi again. Now Rakitic. Busquets. Nearly hits the ref again. Good work from Gil Manzano to avoid that one. This is Coutinho. Artur Melo. Rakitic. Sergio Roberto. Messi. Down he goes under a joint challenge from Thomas and Griezmann. Play on, says the referee. Busquets finds Messi. This time he goes down again. The whistle goes, and it's a free kick. And this is exactly what we were talking about ahead of the game, Graham. You do not foul Leo Messi within that distance of your own penalty area.
It's on the very blade of grass, where if you were allowed to mark it, you'd say, a no fouling Messi zone. Simeone would be out there with his white pin. Do not foul him. Now, whether this goes in or not, you're referring to the other end of the pitch, where the mirror image position last March saw Messi blast the ball past Oblak for a 1-0 win, which in the last 3 matches where he's come up with, he's conjured up, not come up with, brilliant ideas how to beat the wall, how to beat the goalkeeper. And what Rodri must know is, no matter how desperate he felt that situation was, he took the wrong remedy.
Well, a couple of seasons ago, last season rather, Diego Simeone, as we've seen, said the difference between these two teams was the Barcelona number 10. This could be the moment of the Barcelona number 10, Lionel Messi against Jan Oblak. Messi! What, half a metre above the bar?
Yeah, no pace or direction on it. Keeper was live to it, knew what was happening. He had a good view of it because he came way this side of the goal so he could see Messi, and he's quick on his feet to get across to cover it.
You know, we raised, there was maybe the world heard the collective raising of eyebrows as Busquets misplaced a pass 5-6 minutes ago. What I think...
Coutinho gets the return ball from Suarez. Suarez squared to Messi, tries the return ball, Godin clears.
The pace and the decision-making that Steve's asked for. Everybody else continues with 25 minutes gone to be playing at helter-skelter pace, and although Artur hasn't opened Atleti up, he is imposing patience and passing.
Coutinho with a nutmeg to it. And Ivan Rakitic who collects it. Just no time to even analyse what's going on here.
What can you say? The main thing is that Barcelona created the chance, Simon. Coutinho was there and he tried to take it.
Busquets finding the loose ball, and the referee blows.
Incredible to think they can incur a red card. I just can't understand it.
Simeone has his hand on his chin. He's got some big thinking to do. His game plan falling apart now with 29 minutes played.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree with us, Lee. That is a tragedy.
The reaction, I think, Lee, am I right? Is that Ortega with one of the Cholo Simeone and Mona Burgos' substitutes warming up? And I'm convinced that what he didn't like was the referee allowing play on. He used one abusive term, another one. The referee said enough, red card. That's the way I feel things happened.
Lee, Rodri is looking fine now there.
The Slovakian keeper is going. One raise of those eyes and he puts it to the other side.
Messi, good ball to Alba. Alba puts it back in. Artur for Barcelona. Back to Messi. Messi running at Partey. Partey with the interception. And it's Sergio Roberto who collects on the halfway line. Artur again.
Atletico just got to get to halfway, I think, Simon, without conceding, and they'll be happy and get reorganised.
Messi, Piqué overhits it, and Rakitic can't keep it in play. It's going to be a goal kick. Leo Messi to Artur, who's quick to find Rakitic. Busquets. Messi inside to Rakitic. Now Busquets. Now it's Messi. Straight at Jan Oblak, who clutches that one gratefully.
But the reason that pattern that Steve was commenting on was broken was that they did so much work out wide to take Saul away from the space in front of Messi, where he's been patrolling and shutting off the movement, shutting off the little corridors. And when they did that, the ball was shut.
Sure, if he knew where Busquets was then, absolutely struck that firmly. Here he is again, a slightly Busquets. Messi. Wide to Sergio Roberto, cuts it back to Messi. Not even Messi can get through there. It's cleared to Coutinho. Gets away from Rodri. Finds Leo Messi. It's 3 against 4. Messi wide. Suarez puts the return ball in. Coutinho. Jan Oblak. The players about to come out onto the pitch for the second half. The Atletico team coming out first to the jeers of the home fans. They must really feel like Christian's going out to face the line.
And I say again because it was an extraordinary Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Coutinho square to Messi. Sergio Roberto back to Rakitic. Busquets. Here's Jordi Alba. Now Messi over the top towards Alba. Partey clears, who gets it back from Ivan Rakitic.
I think there's no doubt, Simon, at half-time, Simeone, Barcelona try and get the ball into Messi in the edge of the D. Messi's not moving too much, just standing around there waiting for it. They just cannot get that ball into him in that area.
They're trying to get Alba. Good run from Coutinho, cuts it back to Messi. Busquets! Probably the... Alba gets away from Thomas, finds Messi. It's played over the top to Alba and hooked away the flag up for offside.
Even that move, which looked was Steve was waving his arm in the air in fury, as an ex-striker would do.
Yeah. Back to Busquets. Messi. Sergio Roberto. Messi, lovely first touch. Messi shot. Well held by Jan Oblak, but the Camp Nou appreciate the little genius's skill there.
The only time all night that Jimenez hasn't anticipated what Messi was going to do. Gets there first, dances around Koke, and the shot gets off. Jimenez isn't out, can't do anything about it. Oblak saves it, but Messi comes awake.
Loose ball collected by Rodri.
Yeah, it's an attacking change, it has to be said. Felipe Luis, the left back, coming off. Alvaro Morata on, a striker again to join Griezmann up front. He's going for it, Simeone.
That's a big call.
Change, it'll be Malcolm who's getting strapped and ready to come on.
Messi, still Messi. Rodri got a foot in, but Messi still goes through. It took a deflection on the way through, and now Oblak grasps it.
And I think there lies the missing link. Messi's not in the game tonight. Barca's not the same, of course, when he's not in the game, but it's really more distinctive tonight for various reasons.
Hits it straight at Rakitic. Here's Messi. Messi crosses the halfway line. He's got Suarez with him. Messi gets away from Godin, lays it off for Suarez. Jan Oblak, what a goalkeeper. Suarez shakes his head as well, he might. Jan Oblak saving Atletico once again.
You know, sometimes, having watched them so often, you get a feeling, whether it's Suarez or Messi or back in the day, Eto or Villa, when this movement of Barcelona carves open the opposition, you get a feeling, yeah, that'll be slotted. I never believed, as brilliant as Suarez is, that this was going in. Oblak's movement and the way he's...
Busquets. Messi. Griezmann with a sliding challenge. Messi avoids it. Messi with a shot. Oblak again. Needed 2 attempts to grasp it this time. Messi starting to knock on the door, Steve Archibald.
Yeah, the game is spacing out a little bit. I think that Atletico a little bit tired. This is Messi time, I think. We've seen it the last couple of instances getting closer and closer.
I think the Camp Nou agrees with you, Steve. You can hear the chants of Messi. His left foot finds Sergio Roberto again. Inside to Messi. Rodri's with him. Still Messi turns away from Rodri. Finds Rakitic. Just about controlled by Alba. Rakitic again. Messi once more. Coutinho. Dispossessed. Rakitic wins the loose ball. Here's Jordi Alba. Inside for Messi. Messi wins the corner. Well defended indeed by Jimenez, who's been superb.
Simon, I disagree with what Valverde's done. Clearly, my idea was bringing Malcolm on. He's left-footed, he should be playing on the left. It was Coutinho who was being indulged, staying on when he hasn't had a match. Don't understand it.
Artur to Jordi Alba. Alba, Messi. Rakitic through the middle. Laid back. Sergio Roberto again. Messi, first time in to Busquets. That's better. Malcolm. Forced back onto the left foot. Finds Sergio Roberto. There's Leo Messi.
Well, Simon, it's not often you see Ernesto Valverde screaming, but he was screaming at Malcolm there, telling him to switch play to the other side.
Off his right foot, which he's not confident on because he's almost solely left-footed, despite his assist at the Madrigal in midweek. He should be on this. If he wants Malcolm switching play, Malcolm should be on the left and Coutinho should be off.
Messi combining with Coutinho. Suarez holding it up. Messi's shot on Black again. And another save from Malcolm. Jana Black clasps that ball and once again turns into Atletico's hero momentarily, at least.
Well, Black really has made the difference tonight. He's had 2 or 3 magnificent saves. Also had a little bit of luck on his side when Jordi Alba hit the post, but he's been excellent, absolutely excellent tonight.
Morata gives it away to Busquets. Under pressure, Busquets finds Malcolm. Messi standing absolutely still. Malcolm finds him. Now Messi moves up a gear. Still Messi, and it's a great challenge from Correa. Malcolm. Alba. Messi. Too many red and white shirts in his way. 4 of them, I think.
Absolutely fantastic on the edge of the box and in the box.
Piqué handles. Free kick. Gets it back from Malcolm. Now Leo Messi. First time. It's Coutinho. Square to Messi. Messi dispossessed by Griezmann. Griezmann brought down by Sergio Roberto. Free kick to Atletico Madrid.
2 men on Messi. The instant, no matter how tired they are, no matter how long they've now been without only 10 men, as soon as Messi had the ball in space, 2 men on him. That rerun we're looking at was Archibald-esque from Suarez. The ball into feet, the hold up and the layoff. I mean it. I used to watch him.
Godin to take it. He's saying that was mine, that was mine. And there's some defending to do now. And I think that's what Jimenez is saying. Lovely play from Malcolm and Messi. Jana Black.
That's a little example. I mean, I know I'm going on about Malcolm a lot, but what we've seen in Malcolm...
Looks like Simeone just glanced over towards his other substitutes warming up. I wonder if he's considering risking it and making his final change now.
Messi wins it, but it's cleared by Jimenez. Messi stands over it. No wall prepared. He plays it out square to diagonally to Coutinho. Gets the ball back, flicks it over the top. It's easily defended. Leo Messi goes across for the short one. Sergio Roberto. Alinian knocking it down to Rakitic, put over the top. Messi can't control Atletico's ball.
The criticism Steve was making an hour ago and more.
Makes a little run now and gets the return ball from Sergio Roberto. Lovely footwork for Messi. Messi's shot took a deflection on its way through. Comfortable for Jana Black. Can Atletico rise themselves for one last effort? Or will Barcelona put them to the sword? Their flag stays down. It's Leo Messi. And what a challenge. It comes back to Messi. Oh, you cheeky little man. 2-0 to Barca. Leo Messi does it. Finally, Atletico have their spirits, their backs, and their hearts broken.
It's absolutely astounding from Messi. The breakaway's on, it's fantastic, goes in at pace into the box. Thinks he loses it for a minute, gets back on it, knows where everybody is round about him, knows he's got a fraction of time, and just tucks it away to the keeper's left-hand post. Absolutely excellent.
And goal 33 comes at a time when Atleti, even 1-0 down with that goal from Suarez, aren't beaten. I'm certain it's Godin who gets the sliding tackle. They block him. They think we've kept him out. But his low centre of gravity, his wit, how he twists. I'm going to see it again. The run is perfectly timed. I think the ball is off Rakitic's foot. Now when Messi waits and looks and takes a decision, here's the tackle. It is indeed Captain Fantastic trying to stop it. Oh, and he can't. Jimenez gets the block. Godin's in the way. I thought Godin was just going to get in here in a last moment of glory at the Camp Nou. Instead, it's underneath him, and the keeper has no view of it. Unbelievable.
Watch him here, he's taking everybody across the box. He's leaving that cup back into the keeper's left-hand post by taking everybody across the goal. He knows exactly what he's doing. See it here from this angle. Take him across, knows his space is here, cut back, send it back in the net. Absolutely Messi-esque.
Lee, final change made by Simeone. The noise here in the Camp Nou is astonishing. Could you just confirm who came on?
Yeah, it's the right back, Juan Fran, the veteran.
Right.
On that 10, I think they've been absolutely outstanding. I think Simeone will be proud of it at the end of the match. I think he'll come out and state that. I think they'll be proud of themselves, and I think they'll be really tired at the end of this game.
Yeah, well, they've certainly given absolutely everything they have to give. We're into the final 10 seconds of regulation time. Barca knocking the ball around. Leo Messi. Alinia.
League is won for me. I know we've got games to play, but for me the league is won. And Barcelona can play, have a mediocre game or not be right on the day. Is something not right? We've discussed all through this match, but then they've got those couple of players that just make the difference.
Here's Malcolm. On the overlap, Semedo, fresh pair of legs. Returns it to Malcolm. Messi. Oh, and he's been absolutely clattered into there, but it was a blind alley that Messi himself found himself in. Rakitic dispossessed. Oh, and Saul didn't like that from Rakitic. And responds. And the referee goes across and just has words, and I don't know what's worse, really. Swearing at the ref or responding how Saul did. We're not to this challenge on Messi, but this here.
Little Warriors in the best sense of that word. Spirit, strategy, technique, so much guts, but also a team that's been defeated. Let's start with not the champions-elect. In my taste, we've seen the glory of what Steve pointed out earlier on was the old Atleti when Simeone first took charge. This was the spirit they showed in winning the title. Wasn't to be tonight, but they merited at least a point.
Because Barcelona had that kind of offish night in many respects. You couldn't get the ball into Messi the way they normally do. Atletico were absolutely brilliant. Nobody can defend against this Barcelona team, I don't think, better than it was defended tonight. And Barcelona still win the match, so I don't...
60 minutes or more, they can leave the pitch.
Score many like that, and that's why I salute him right now. That appetite for the big moment is what marks out good players, great players, and world-class footballers.
Steve Archibald, you were absolutely delighted to see that finish. That was sheer class from Suarez. What about this from Messi, though?
Yeah, you can see him with Simon in the goal. He's taking the players across into the centre of the box, knowing he's going. The keeper's got to follow him as well, knowing that he's leaving the space for the cutback. You see it here perfectly, going along, bang, in there. It's absolutely Messi-esque. Nowhere else can do that.
Kudos to Rakitic too. Let's say that release ball, not only perfectly timed, as soon as he saw a hint of space, he snooker cued the ball right into the area where the world's greatest footballer